Friday. hmm hmm First and foremost, thank you for tuning in. This is a live broadcast. Not a lot of people watch this later because I'm on YouTube, Mixer, Periscope, Twitch, and all the great platforms across the world. But, 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 but this is live, so when you see me commentating and answering questions, it's because it's in the chat. That being said, if I don't see your comments, you need to come over to Twitch. That way I can conversate with you. And we can converse in this universe as I try to open up some of these chats on my phone also. Okay? There we go. Thank you for tuning in and rocking with me. We're about to play a really cool game, actually, and it's not my style, and I don't play these type of games. But surprisingly, this game is done very well. It's a lot of great situations that I put myself in, a lot of bad situations I put myself in. I try not to lie and try to be honest in the game, but there was one person I lied to, and there's somebody I betrayed, and it's gonna get real right now because I stopped playing exactly when I have to go back and face these people. Two different people, two different situations. So it's going to be interesting how that works out. I'm not sure what they're going to do or what they're not going to do. Once again, the game, let's look at it right there. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Let's actually put this up on the screen. That way you guys can see too. So the game is called The Outer Worlds. And it's literally out of this world. It's a pretty dope game. I don't have a complaint about it. Now, again, I specify to people, there are games that are meant for certain people. This game is dialogue heavy, and I don't play a lot of dialogue heavy games. I like live action, I like stealth games, I like adventure games. I don't mind RPG dialogues if it's within the lines of in between the action. So this game does have some action. I've only played 3 hours. I don't have a review for this just yet. But I do have great impressions on it because it's been such a joy to experience. Now, the gameplay shooting, it's a first-person game. There's some great mechanics there as far as items to use and things like that. There's a very good upgrading system and all of that for gameplay. And I haven't dived too much into it because it's been a lot of dialogue, probably like 60% to 70% dialogue, and then action in between. So hopefully now, with the situation I put myself in, which is a very bad one, and I'll break it down in a minute, I'll get to see exactly what drama comes with this game overall. That being said, I do want to play some music too. I feel like I need it. I need the vibes today. So, to be transparent with you guys, I'm in a little bit of a state of gaming depression. It's a new clinical thing that I'm declaring here. Basically, I'm sorry, I'm looking at all my messages. Yeah, I have to work on this here. I have a lot of emails. Sheesh. My gaming depression comes from two things. First and foremost, Death Stranding has been giving review copies to people. Now, I talked to Sony, I talked to Kojima Productions, some staff members that I know personally, and their management team. And what they've explained is Sony is handling everything, that Kojima Production doesn't handle that. So I had to contact Sony, which I lost my normal contacts with. I had older contacts. They stopped working for Sony. Now I had to recontact Sony. Sony said they'll get back to me. That was Friday night. It is going to take all the way until Monday before they even look at the emails and get involved with whatever. So I don't know when I'm going to get a Death Stranding early copy to review it and to do my thing for the community. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. I'm just sad. It's my favorite creator's game, and I usually stay on top of things. I didn't stay on top of things, and now I have to deal with the consequences of slacking on my pimping, if that's even a thing. So I'm trying to connect my speaker here to have some music. But so we're gonna work it out. We're gonna figure out how to go about this. Hopefully it works out by next week, Monday. Hopefully, if that does happen, I won't stream a lot. I will be streaming maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, because I can't stream the game, of course, and I don't want to spoil it. So if I stream a lot, I'm gonna end up casually saying something about it, within the conversations. So I would prefer. Hold on. I'm gonna put on some lo-fi hip-hop beats. How about that? Hopefully these are good, and hope y'all don't mind. But so that'll be what happened. I'll play Death Stranding about 8 hours a day. I will stream about 2 to 4, just about other games and different things, and I won't talk about Death Stranding at all. Not even a hint of it. You know what I mean? But after that, on the 1st, which is not far away, I'll do the review, and then I'll make sure to get the word out to the world. All right. But secondly, the second gaming depression is I thought this week when the NBA season started, which is amazing, and I'm happy about that, NBA Live 20 would be announced, and it did not get announced also. So it's just a sad situation for me, someone who truly is a big fan of that series. That being said, I have food on the way, so I'm gonna be able to eat some food in a little bit. But before that, we'll play a little bit of this. I just want to talk though. I want to talk about this game because there's a lot of detail to get into. I wish they can do a wrap up, just like TV shows like previously on The Outer Worlds. That's what we're about to do right now. I don't have visuals for you. I could just start playing the game, but I do want to just talk about it. So let's do that real quick. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and change the scene so we can have a little different view. Alright, so The Outer Worlds. It's a single player game where your choices affect the universe very much so. I haven't seen all the effects yet, but I've already got to a point where I know everything is about to get crazy. So to explain the game from my story and my experience, first and foremost, you get to pick not only what type of character you look like, but some of its personality traits, its strengths, and its weaknesses overall. And those play a role. So as I go, I end up finding a ship. And this is where the game picks up. So I'm not going to give you every detail, but this is just in the first 3 hours of the game. I find a ship, and that ship actually has the capabilities to take me off. But I need to find a reactor, some type of engine thing. I don't know the terminology there, but a reactor to be able to get the ship working so I can fly away. So there's a couple layers inside of that. First of all, the ship has an AI. The AI doesn't want to listen to me because it has its captain, but we ended up killing the captain by accident earlier on. So I told the ship AI, hey, your captain's dead. And I kept being honest. Your captain's dead. And it didn't want to believe me. To the point where it confused itself. You're my captain and you're reborn and you died, but you're revived. It's a funny, stupid little thing that we went through back and forth. And that's what happened. I get off the ship to try to find a reactor. There's a police patrol there. Hey, this is your ship. And I told them I'm an inspector. Supposedly, I'm an inspector. Which was a bad idea. That was the one mistake I felt like I'm regretting now, because I honestly feel like I could have done better. I feel like I could have just done something so that I can be set up for the future. But right now, once I get back to the ship, they're probably going to want to pound the ship, aka tow it away. They're gonna want to get my information or something. You know, who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know how persuasive I can be. I might have to fight off the police. They're kind of the police of the game. So, and then there's and apologies if y'all feel like these are spoilers. This is, the game is played by choices, so you can change your decisions, and they actually want you to play the game multiple times so you can get the full experience of the variety in the game. But anyway, back to the topic. So now I sit there and I leave to try to find a reactor. I go into the city that has a bunch of like police officer type guys who are pushing around other people, kind of like slavery, like, hey, stop smoking that cigarette, go back to work, get busy, da da da. And they're really mean to them. And then I talk to their leader, and the leader's like, I have a reactor, but it's for my city and you can't have it. But if you want, go next door, take away these people called the deserters who deserted us and they don't want to work for us. Take theirs, redirect it, because that's mine too. They're just stealing it from me. So he sends me to go do that, and I'm like, I'll see what I could do. So I go to see what I could do. I go talk to the leader at the deserted island. That person is like, dude, first of all, this so-called leader and that city is basically causing slavery right now. So they tell me, you know, you should actually take redirect the energy to us, because what he's trying to do, and they explain, he's trying to cut off all of our power so that we have to go back over there to survive, because if we don't have the power, we can't live here. And I actually felt sympathy for them, and I agreed with them, and I said, I'll see what I could do. So then I went to the reactor factory, and I took all off the energy from the people who are having like slave type labor. I just thought it was injustice, and I thought, what better way to do to support these people by shutting them down? So now I'm gonna have to face them and probably fight them off. I'm gonna have to try to keep those villagers, aka deserters, alive and reestablish their world and their life. And then at the same time, it's sad because there's good people there that might die in that slavery city. So it's a complicated weave, and I'm probably terrible at explaining the story. Forgive me for sharing this long story the wrong way. I actually was hoping the food comes before I start playing, because if I start playing, it's going to get crazy very fast. But that being said, so I'm in a position where I finished reverting the energy. Now I'm going to leave and go to these cities and find out what's happening. And they're going to talk to me and say, what did you do? Some of them will be happy. The deserters will be happy. The other slavery type of city won't be happy. And then I have to try to get back to my ship so that I could get out of there, the whole planet, hopefully. That is the goal. But it's not going to be that easy with all this situation happening, because on my ship, the police are over there investigating that situation. So those are the three situations I'm in. There's two factions. One of them's a slavery style faction that's not really nice. And then there's the deserters who left that slavery faction and created their own land and all that I'm helping out. And then there's the police sitting on my my area. As a matter of fact, let's get started, because I don't know how long this food's gonna take. All right, so there we go. Continue. I gotta put on my headset for this. Okay. Alrighty, let's go, baby. I forgot this music has. This game has some music. I might not need this music, guys. I might turn this all the way off just to give the game its deserved time. By the way, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me, man. It's a Saturday night. I'm feeling a little down that I'm not playing Death Stranding, to be honest. That's just the honest truth. And I know a lot of people that depend on me for a Death Stranding input will be disappointed also. But it's what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, so y'all know the situation. Y'all know what's at stake here. I need to be able to take that reactor onto my ship. So I'm still not done with everything I've been trying to do. I'm very selfish here because I'm destroying a whole village. I didn't have to. And in reality, I thought about it later um after I stopped playing the next day. I said, "Man, why didn't I just leave them alone? Why am I doing that?" You know? So here I am. Let's check this vendor out. Nice little vendor. They have a bunch of items. Cool. Look, they even have weapons. I can dig it. Look at this. Assault rifle. Do I have enough money for that? Your bits. No, I don't have enough. Damn it. I'm close, though. We'll work on that later. So this game's aesthetics are really beautiful. They're really nice. I like them. And by the way, she's one of the girls from the slavery area, but she feels that I shouldn't do anything bad because there's a lot of good people that are slaves and that her family and friends, you know. And I understand her and I get her, but sometimes to end slavery, you got to take those sacrifices. What just happened to my PlayStation? What? All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Don't tell me my PlayStation shut down randomly. Oh, damn it. All right, let's go back to the scene. Give me a second. Wow, it really did. You serious right now? That's terrible. All right, well, that's fine actually. That's fine. You know why? Because I can eat my food when it comes. We'll play some music. Food is here, as a matter of fact. Look at that. That's perfect timing. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Dale 27. All right. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm trying to play some music. My PlayStation shut down automatically. I don't know if it's the extension cord or the PlayStation itself. I gotta investigate this at another time. I'll be right back after I grab this good stuff that I'm going to be eating. Right. Okay. I'll be back. Sheesh. Okay, I'm back. It's ridiculous. They don't want you to shine. Oh, damn it. Are you serious? It's going to take a while before. So I have a terabyte, 4 terabytes external hard drive. And I have it almost maxed out, which is awesome, right? But if my PlayStation shuts down randomly, the hard drive needs to be repaired, which is always dangerous and scary. But it takes a long time sometimes because so many games on there. I'm thinking of deleting a lot of them. I have a bunch of them that I don't play, that I used to play, or that I still haven't tried, or whatever. But I do need to. Did they not give me no ketchup? You dirty bastards. But we'll just eat some food and talk. So anyway, so that's how I feel about the game. It's a pretty decent game for someone who doesn't play these type of games. And the reason I wanted to try it was I had a couple friends who been giving the game crazy praise, like if it's the best thing. And I always deny these games. So these games are kind of like Fallout. And I never play Fallout games. To this day, I still haven't played one. And people love that game. They say it's the best. Oh my god. And it's not that I'm hating on Fallout. I never played it, so I can't talk about it. I've never been interested. That's the difference. So the makers of Fallout made this game. So basically it tells me they're pretty good. And I felt like, man, why don't you just give them a chance? Give it a chance, buddy. And specifically, since my heart is hurting from not having Death Stranding right now, I felt like, let's do it, man. See, this isn't ready right now. I wish they could make it so like prioritize one specific game instead of it kind of going all over the board with it. But it's okay because my food came at the perfect time. It was like meant to be, where I could just enjoy my food. Eating a big burrito. Don't worry, this is a friendly burrito, right? It's plant-based, vegan-based, veggie-based. I always talk about this stuff because I always feel guilty if I eat meat, knowing the consequences. It's like I haven't tried vegan ice cream. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I always wondered about it because why do vegans always... I'm picking on you guys. I love you guys. I'm a vegan sometimes. So why do vegans always gotta have meat type of foods? You know, veggie burger, veggie bacon, vegan bacon. You know what I mean? Like, what? Mm. Yes, this has become a eating stream. The outer worlds of food. It is really good though. Tell you that much. Outer world is working. Perfect. Anyway, back to the subject of the game. So yeah, I'm not into these games, these style of games. It's a rare chance I play them. The only time I play them is the real people, the real makers, the guys I think are the greatest when it comes to this kind of genre, which is the Quantic Dreams Studios. They're the guys who brought you Heavy Rain. They gave you Beyond Two Souls. They gave you a lot of amazing games. Let's back this up real quick. This burrito is too big for me. Thank God I'm a fluffy man. Looking through the settings. So one thing I was thinking about was changing the control scheme so that I could jump with L1, but they don't have that in here. Where does jumping come? Oh, there it is. That might work. You might do it, baby. We're about to play this game. Outer Heaven. Outer Heaven. Outer Worlds, but had to eat. I was excited to play, but I also had food coming, so apologies. Make sure you go eat food and live a good life. So a lot of times I get home and I'm like, I need to play. And I want like, oh, I need to stream too. Might as well. So I kind of start setting up the stream, getting ready to play. And I don't think about myself. I'll like, oh man, I gotta eat. And I'll play 4 hours and I'm like, damn, I didn't eat yet. I'm gonna eat dinner. It's already too late. So this is me taking care of myself. Might be boring to watch, but if you want to talk, feel free to commentate. You're not gonna catch anything special today other than Outer Worlds. A little bit of Death Stranding talk, maybe a little bit of personal talk, but nothing major. This burrito is so good. It's too good. And I just spilled it all over myself. That's how good it is. Wow. It's wonderful. Alright, well. Might have ruined my favorite sweater. Spilled a little bit on my sweater. Definitely not good. All right. Almost got banned from Twitch by being naked. Undershirt almost came off. All right, here we go, fellas. It's go time. No more games. Pun intended. So I get these meals. I have a deal with a friend. I come over and cook for her, and then she'll order me food whenever I ask. So I cook for her any chance I get so I can have free meals. It's a pretty good setup. Alright, let's get into this game. And then as you guys know, as I explained, overall, I've already put myself in bad positions, and they're gonna come out, and it's gonna pick up right now. You came at the perfect time, if you're watching, because this game's about to get real. The position I'm in now, it's basically the crossroad to drama. I ate a big burrito and I'm still eating these fries. You know what's crazy? Side note, it's a little too deep for gaming. I gotta become a gaming friendly conversationalist because I'm too deep. Blame us for eating it, but these restaurants serving terrible food and then serving a lot of it. So like, I go to McDonald's, right? If I order a Big Mac or whatever, the giant one, the order should go by your weight and your height and everything. I know that sounds weird, but basically making it so that hey, what is this? Making it so that you eat the right proportions. Instead, you order a burger which has like 2,000 calories, more than your whole day of calories that you need, because you're like a 5'2", 120-pounded female, and you're eating a. Oh no. Okay, so I'm learning the buttons now. I changed the buttons, and I like what I'm doing here. Perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Got it. Down.
Perfect. Alright, so now I know the buttons. So just to give you a quick update, this is one of the faction players. She is actually one of the slaves, the city's of slaves. We're just giving them nicknames. Employees. But she's sympathetic because she feels like I should help those guys when they're the bad guys. Because there's good families there who are slaves. So it's interesting. We'll see what happens. I actually don't mind the music in the background. I don't know if it's going to affect the game as far as its music also, because it's pretty good. Overall, the game's just high quality. Someone said I'm a fat ass. Okay. What's your point? What are you getting to, my man? Yo, my dude. This is what you want? Oh wait, I forgot how to use all these buttons, man. I like the new setup I did though. It's gonna help me feel like I'm playing the game properly. Alright, so I have to think about it before I go anywhere. What I'm gonna do. Alright. It's gonna get very interesting. Let's cut through this area down here. There's probably gonna be some creatures. Before we continue, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and spend some of my money. I do have a lot of money spent on melee. I just want to be a heavy hitter. I don't know why I decided that, but that's what I did. And yeah. Do I have any points? No. Well, the way this game works, I'll show you guys here. You have regular strength and stuff, but you also have intelligence and perception. Then you have charm and temperament. These are vital because you have a lot of dialogue and situations you're going to be in, and it plays a role in that. And then just general stats for gameplay. You can upgrade. It's pretty good. I'm going to take this gun off. Unequipped. And I have a bunch of different things here. Let's see if I equip them. Who knows what I'm gonna get into, so I want to have a little bit of everything, you know. Yeah, we're going with this bad boy. This bad boy can hit. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. Wrong one. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. $16 armor. 4. We'll try it. This is just random stuff I'm putting on or doing. I'm still new to this game. I only played a couple hours. So It's all fairly new to me. But we'll make it work. See these bad boys right here? These are just random creatures in the game. Got him.
Don't mess with us.
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
I think this is the slavery town. Oh no, this is the. So we're heading into.
Tap now to watch a short video.
Oh, actually, we are headed into the slavery town. She's hurt. No, she isn't. Good, they left us alone. Let's go. So we're about to get into the slavery town. I believe this is it right here. Edgewater. I believe that's it. So I just finished turning off their power. It should be a big fight here, and I should get into some trouble. I want to. I don't mind. Just keep in mind, I only turned off their power because there was slavery type of work going on.
We take pride in the way you look and saving you some much-needed time.
At Dependable Cleaners, we're proud to be your greener neighborhood dry cleaner. To show our commitment, we've developed Earth Care cleaning systems, a combination of the most advanced environmental practices and technologies without sacrificing clean and fresh results. Additionally, we've developed recycling and reuse programs for hangers and
Damn, girl. You bless me.
We care about the way you look
That was good.
and doing our
Damn,
part
commercials.
to improve
All right, let's
your
turn this thing off, man. Terrible. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, rocking with me, man. You already know. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to fix my chat. I messed it all up, man. There we go. I did it. Alright, so this is the slavery town. And there's a whole bunch of people gathered over there. We're gonna have some trouble. But we gotta do what we gotta do.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your
I'm not
concerns
going in there.
and remains committed.
That's the boss. I want to look around and talk to people first. And find out the situation. So right now you just hear them talking in the background, protesting. Like, yo, what is going on? You talk to one of the
I
guards.
don't know how long we'll last without power.
So this is my doing of what just happened. But these guys are the slaves. I mean, these guys are the controllers. They're like the police officers, and then those other people are the slaves. So I didn't want that. I decided it's a no-go for me. Wasn't gonna allow it.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts my spirits.
Work fortifies the spirit.
See how they brainwash, work fortifies the spirit. The hell you smoking, broski? Let's talk to one of these guys. Is these any important people?
Cannery's gone quiet. Never thought I'd see the day.
You're not a
Let's
big
talk to
deal,
her.
are you?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like.
Oh, Roman.
Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
So I'm asking her about this ship, where we got a called the Hoop. I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to figure that out. Um,
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Would you keep your voice down? You're gonna get the whole cantina written up. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
I guess we're good.
Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Okay, okay. Thank you guys for coming through, hanging out. Appreciate y'all. I'm just playing the Outer Worlds. It's a pretty dope game, and it's not my style of gaming. I like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human when it comes to dialogue style of games. But this one's not bad so far. They put me in some funny situations, actually. So I'm just looking around. I'm in a bad situation here where I just shut down this community's power. But the reason why is because they have a bunch of slave people, and that's not good. So here we go. Let's talk to this guy.
Got it. Inside voices.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you care to do business?
Tell me what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
You don't got nothing I need. You ain't got nothing I want. Ask him some questions
right
real
ahead.
quick. What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
I'm gonna tell him no one in their right mind want to live here.
If loving the place I work makes me crazy, then haul me off for mandatory re-education. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Alright, so just someone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's, what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
There's a reason you're hiding stuff?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Got some questions for you. Well, actually, I don't got nothing left. Yeah. So I just want to see where these guys are before I trigger the actual storyline. And I want to try to make some friends too, if I could. I don't want to talk to regular people. People with highlighted names and not just resident on them are the people I'm looking for right now. We went into the bar. That didn't work out. We went here to the general store. Barber Shop.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Let's go.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I come up with anything.
Much obliged.
It's a waste. So far, I'm trying to build some relationships with some of these people, but I already reached a boiling point with the top dogs over there, which I don't want to talk to right now, because I know what's coming. And this is the lieutenant here that we saw a little earlier. It's about to get real. What up?
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Nice. This is the same lady who I told I was an inspector.
Edgewater's experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quarantine.
I don't care what that guy got to say. He ain't special. So I'm getting to the point where I've already looked around the city. There isn't much else I can do that I can see. So I'm going to talk to the boss, and it's going to get pretty hairy in my belief.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Just gotta keep our Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
You got it. I have a question if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does... This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a tough one right now. So, now the question is, who does Spacer's Choice answer to? That sounds like slavery. That's what it's been feeling like for me when I've been in this town. So you're basically a bureaucrat. It's either the first one or the second one. Either it sounds like slavery, which I'm gonna do that. I have to derail.
Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition.
Let me ask her, who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Something to report?
She's whack. Alright, here we go. This is the drama. Before I go, I want to see if I get some more recruits.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Just but
She's whack. I don't want to hear it. So you can convince these people to work with you and be your teammate. So far, I only have one, which is her. Which she's probably going to turn on me in a minute once I get down here to read. So we'll see what happens.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
To teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slaves to Spacer's Choice. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. Blah, blah, blah. You're a horrible person and you deserve everything. But we're going to go with the Spacer's Choice is slavery. I really do feel like it is.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I can't pick this because I don't have the powers to intimidate him right now. Man, I should have put some more stock into intimidation.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Damn, what did I do? I might have messed up.
Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
I can't intimidate him. Let me go and intimidate. I don't have intimidation as a focal point, guys. I'm gonna use my points on this thing. There we go. So I have a little more intimidation. So that'll help a little bit. But I don't know how much that's gonna help. Wait, dude, wait.
You and I have got nothing more to say to
That's how you feel, bro? I'm just gonna get the reactor regardless. Those guys are gonna shoot me. I'm gonna pull out my big gun and finish them off right away. I'm not gonna play around with these guys because I know they're gonna come for me. Oh wait, I can stealth them. Sort of. Let's see if I can go this way. You saw me. Don't come over here, dude.
Get ready.
Oh, well, there goes that. Poor little girl's gonna die, so. Wait, how do I heal? I don't remember the button. Ah, redo. That was my fault. That was my fault. I gotta take him out a lot faster, man. It is what it is. All right. We're gonna just try to kill these guys right away and not even play around. Come on, buddy. There's one more guy. Sorry, buddy. I have to take your reactor. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna need these bullets and things, so let me grab everything I can get. There's gonna be more guys coming. It's not gonna end. Especially if I keep on fooling around. Hey, dude. I don't want to kill these guys, but what am I supposed to do?
Everyone all right?
Hey, here we go. So I literally have only one companion. In this game, you can have multiple companions. For some reason, I'm a rookie. How do we heal again? Circle. I don't have any. When I get outside, I'm gonna have trouble, so. I'm out of here, baby. Not exactly the best situation. I feel really bad what I did. You know, he explained everything that's gonna happen to them. Now, I was thinking I was gonna stop that, and then when I was gonna help the revolution and then help everybody fight against him and then change the system, but I just got revealed that Spacer's Choice, which is the bigger bad guys, they rule not just Edgewater, that small town that we were in, but they rule the rules in the galaxy, the world of how things are supposed to be run. So now that these guys went against it because of me, they're going to be in big trouble with them. So little did I know that on top of the slavery and all that stuff, it's not because of them. It's to stay away from the big bad boys ruling the earth. I'm going to switch over to a melee weapon and try to just hurt some feelings out here. See what is going on. Again, you're in an alien world. This is a...
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Ow. I thought I can always heal myself, but I literally don't have any more heals. It's crazy how I only have one comrade. So far so good. It looks like I'm clear from actual enemies on the ship. I can get out of here, which is a big deal.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Telling her to come with me, basically.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
I have a soft spot for her, so I have to say. I'm gonna tell her yes.
Yes! I mean, thanks.
I like her.
You won't regret this, mister.
I like her.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's cute. Sadly, it's the only person I recruited during my mission, but got a lot of places to go, a lot of things to see. And we'll see what happens.
Oh, wow.
Alright, before we go there, I want to look around the ship, because even though it's not really my ship, it's mine's now. It became mine's. I'm not going to do mods on any of my weapons yet. It's kind of like a raw playthrough. It's a big ship. Wow. What's this? Wow, I can respec. I'm not doing that right now. I can respec everything I've done, which is good. I'm going to save it for later. Not today. Well, not right now. Maybe a little later in the game. See how long I play this. Supposed to go over there anyways. Look at that. I just want to explore before I do anything else. See what I can find in these areas. Oh. Look at that. There's a little shortcut to the front. I like it. Here we go. This is the AI.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. So what's interesting is that this will fire back at me at some point with these spacers choice who rule the world are going to try to come and find me. Now the issue is I'm not really the captain of this ship, so my AI is going to be mad when they find that out. And then the girl, she finds out also that I'm not really who I said I was. It's going to be a little bit of a complicated situation. Even though I made right, it's a romantic situation. She loves me. She came. She want to be with me. You know what I mean? It's too funny. Yeah, so we're going to see what happens. If you're watching and you want to be a part of the dialogue, feel free to just work with me. But you got to stay active in the chat so that we can do that. I got to know you're there. I know you want to participate, and then we can have some fun with it, you know?
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
So right now, so first of all, this guy here, the way the game starts is that he's taking you out of specific so-called hibernation. I don't know the terminology. I'm terrible right now. Where they froze you, kept you alive and you were going to be colonized with a big group. He explains that their big group, something happened to them. You got to try to save them, and tells you to go meet up with a captain. Just so happens the captain of this ship. Instead of meeting up with him, you crash land on him and kill him, and then you meet the ship, and then you talk with this AI, and it goes from there. But I'm gonna tell him that I don't want to do the mission, and that I just want to get far away from situation. Um,
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
he's right. He's
Look,
right.
I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh yeah, baby. Before I go there, I want to grab that suit. Where is his quarters, by the way? Must be over here. Nope. Might be over there where she's at. What's up, baby girl? How you doing? Where would I find it on his quarters? Where is his quarters at? Is the question. It's definitely not here. Oh, it's up there. I should have went up the shortcut. I went the long way, man. So this game's the best part of this game is just the interest in it, you know, like what's gonna happen now that I did all this ridiculousness. Those are the type of questions.
The woolly milk has coagulated into woolly curds again, Captain.
Take all the food, baby. I'm looking for the good. I don't see it. One of these has to be his headquarters. Look at this. Nice little spot. Oh. Oh. Have I been missing all this? Have I not seen stuff in these rooms, or is that the only room that had good stuff? Yeah, that's the only room. Here we go. This is the device. Shapeshifter, baby. Basically. I'll figure it out. Look at this. Got to mention, silly me, blah blah blah. It's not that important. I can put a bunch of stuff in there. I need to start.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
She just played me like that. Alright, before we do anything, let's continue. I'm going to add more intimidation to my persona, my dialogue skills. I gotta work on that. It's gonna help. Alright, we got a lot of good stuff here. And we're gonna keep it that way. Gonna keep that on. Looking spicy. Where's the device though? You know, that's what I want to know. Here it is. Okay, this device, holographic image over the user, making him effectively disguised. Cool. But can't use it yet or something. Alright. And my mission, if I choose to accept it, alright, so we go into the how. Let's do it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go here, actually. Here we go.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
It's gonna get real now.
Let's talk when you're free.
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, Cap. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
So I'm gonna let her do her, even if she leaves. Alright, let's get out of here.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
One piece. Here we go. It's getting real now. I only have one companion so far, which says I'm a rookie. I'm gonna take her with me. See what happens. Ground breakup. I'm interested in the long run, man. This game is gonna be long. I don't know if I can do the whole game because I need to get back to Ghost Recon, The Division, and a few other games. But I'm gonna try it out. So far, so good. I'm about to recruit this guy right here. He looks like a cool dude.
Hey, keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Let me talk to the kid.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I should have recruited him. Didn't work out. This guy looks weird. I'm all set. Just trying to see who could I talk to him. Nah. Hey, oh, what it do, baby?
Careful where you smoke. Crew bills us for air filtration.
Guess not. Is that the same guy? You following me, bro? Wasn't he just over there? What the hell? Let's go talk to him.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed. It's always fucking freezing in the base.
Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe in that order.
Watch it. You'll put somebody's eye out with that.
I'll put your eye out. Let's see. Haha. Look at that. I'm a beast. Just out here robbing people. Don't judge me. climb up there. Music feels good too, man. I can't even go down? Did I just trap myself in here? Actually, hold on. Go this way. Can I make it? I made it. Yeah, boy. That's as far as I can go, I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think I can go in there, but I'm gonna try. Negative. I don't think this is a hostile area because... Don't die, lady.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board
Whoops.
would like to remind spacers and passengers that
I'm
access to
stealing.
Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Gotta get out of here.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are
This is the way I gotta go.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Tripadel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Hey, look at this thing.
Got it. Inside voices.
Alright, player. Let's go.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I think I have the bits, but actually I don't. Damn it. Let me try to persuade her.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
I think I'm gonna get an all-woman crew. Just hire only women.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
I want to learn about this. They're outside of the restrictions.
That's right, dear. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
What do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it... Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Okay. Alright, I'm out of here.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Level 6. More skill points. We're gonna work on the persuasive dialogue power-ups here. You know, just a little more. Just making it a little stronger. Melee and dial-ups are two things I'm focusing on right now. So yeah, we're gonna go try. I'm stealing a lot. This is a bad. I'm gonna go to jail. Bad human. Type of. I don't have that key. I need these keys, man. Let's get out of here, lady.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
So this is the girl that what's good about this is that the girl I'm with, my companion, also wants to talk to this engineer
Go back to Byzantium, you gold
to learn some things. So they're gonna have a little girly moment. Hopefully I can recruit her. Also, which way am I supposed to go? There she is.
Are those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Let's go.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Gonna talk to her about this heat.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
I'm gonna help her. See, I don't have enough intelligence.
We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. Sorry about the heat. Here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch.
I'll let the girl talk to her.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
I'm gonna let her stay with her.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
I'm leaving. Leave these girls here together. She's still coming with me, or she's staying? She's not leaving me. She loves me.
This is Halcyon
Not
News.
really.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Not gonna steal from these guys.
Numbers indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We urge all of our listeners...
There's a lot of dialogue I can open up here, but guess I'm sticking to the script at the moment.
Are you listening
this
to
way?
me, Furu? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene.
Nope. I don't think this. I don't think this is the right way to go. I'm out of here. I don't want to cause no trouble. I just want to do my mission. Here we go. This is the right way. Talk to her one more time.
Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? She's curious. You've got an ear for if the don't forget to come find any.
She ain't saying nothing to me. I'm gonna go and handle this. Wait, what? She still have dialogue? Okay. Finish this.
Great look. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who.
Why does it keep showing her? It's weird. Already done everything.
Any.
I guess they want me to steal this from her. Just steal everything in here. I can kill these people if I really wanted to. I have a mission. And I'm not doing it right now. Let's look. Alright, main mission. Passage to anywhere. Travel to the Stellar Bay.
You've been flying the outer systems route.
My thing is I don't even know where that is. I have some perks I can use. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on there just to have the perk. Alright, let's look at the map here. This is the lady. And this is the fast travel point. Whew. Yeah, so this game's, I don't find it as intriguing as a Detroit Become Human or Heavy Rain style of game. I just feel like I want there to be action. And there can be if I decide to be rogue and go crazy in these games. But it's a lot slower than I'm normally used to. So it's like for me, you know, who likes action-packed style, I don't know which way to go though. This is kind of weird for me. I thought I was gonna go do the mission that the girl wanted me to pick up the items for, but clearly can't find it. So I've been trying to do what's right in this game so far. I don't think I did what's right. I think I did a selfish move on the first part of the game where I was on that island. I mean, I was in that planet and pretty much did terrible.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Not another step in that direction, friend. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
Oh, I'm so dead, dude. Sheesh, this guy's tough. Well, thanks. Sheesh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to be smarter next time. So, the moment I get off of him, before I get on him, I'm gonna pull out the assault rifle and lay in some fire on him. Because clearly, he's a badass. It's like the first real boss battle I got into. I gotta be smarter about my actions. Taking forever to load, dude. Hopefully I'm not into dialogue and I can switch my guns to be prepped for this battle. I don't think I'm even going to talk to him. I'm just going to kill him. There's no way out. You know? There's no way out. There's no way out. Too many loading screens, guys. And I understand that we're on the PlayStation 4 and we're not on the PlayStation 5 yet, where the loading won't take forever. I do think that's going to be a great feature. I don't think it's the most important feature, but I love frame rates, the upload ping, and all of that. If PlayStation can focus on that for the next console, it's going to be huge.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Damn. I almost made it. First of all, I need to work on my health. I gotta reload all this all over again. Come on, man. Damn, this game. Man, I'm about to stop playing this. Not mad that I died or anything. Just the loadings. I have to load twice. I'm not that invested in the story. I'm more invested in my decisions, which is cool because they set it up a certain way where everything's gonna come back to me later, so I'm intrigued. But gameplay wise, I'm not that invested, and I'm not doing so hot because I'm not deep in it. So I'm gonna actually take a second, switch up some gear, and then go down there and get into the fight. That way I'm able to hold it down. You feel me? That's the goal. Yeah. Come on, broski. Alright, so do I have any grenades? Let's what other guns do I have? So first of all, this gun does 215 damage. Alright, so that's a lot. So I'm gonna look for, this looks like a, nope. There isn't a better, well there we go. I spoke too soon. Both of these guns hit very hard. And I think we're good with that. I'm gonna take this crap off. Why can't I take it off? What the hell? There we go. Oh. Oh, if I have it on my hand, I can't take it off. Alright, that's what it is. Alright, so we're gonna try this gun out. And we do need a melee weapon. I want the hardest hitting melee. 54 so far. 64. 74. This is the bad boy that we need. Alright, so that's it. Six, 13, 16, there we go. And 16 on the helmet. And that's all I got. How do I heal myself is the question. Let's look at some of these items. Alright. Got that. And I can't unlock any more yet. And I don't know what this does. Some of these are mods. Can't I use this somehow? Alright, we're looking good, guys. This is the gun I'm gonna use. This bad boy. Take everybody out. And we're gonna go down there and fight. We're not even gonna talk. I don't care.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now.
I am gonna back
We'll
away.
parley with the king.
Get out of the way, little girl. Yo. Ran out of bullets. Got an extra perk. Base armor might do that. Yeah, let's go with base armor. Look at that, I unlocked the next setup. About damn time. I don't have any skill points, so I can't use that. Hey, I can give her some weapons. I didn't even notice this. That's cool. Gotta give her a real gun, you know what I mean? Or something like this. She has a really dope hammer. Can I have that? Unequip that bad boy. Sheesh. I'm gonna be the stingy guy here and give her one of these. Now I can keep that. Alright, I gotta be careful here. So, wait. You little. Go down here. Sorry, engineer. I killed the engineer? No. That wasn't me, was it? It's terrible. I'm a terrible player.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
I think I heard something.
Incoming!
Wow, there's a bot right there. He killed her. She's still alive. These damn things are not too useful, to be honest. I gotta get upstairs and try some stuff around here. Let's go this way first.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Get away from me!
It's not. Wait, dude.
Cap, you're bleeding!
Let her kill him.
Something going on over there?
Incoming! That's the last of them! Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I think I'm gonna go with intimidation. Sure.
I don't have time for this.
That's what I thought.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Trying to make friends with the ladies, you know how it goes. Alright. Getting collectibles and things, but I've never been a fan of I gotta heal up. first-person games that loot a lot. I don't know why. Like this mechanic here is just terrible. A couple games do it automatically, which is helpful. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here, man.
It's so cozy.
They're my friends. Find it. Back.
We made it.
We made it. Oh, look at this. I got a little plasma cutter. That's cool. So, I'm down here, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't think I'm in the right areas. What in the world? That's the way I came. I don't know where else to go, guys. This is supposed to be where I get all the stuff, I believe. And we already did the best we could. Yep, there's nowhere else to go in here, from what I know. And we're out of here. Let's go back up. See what happens. This isn't the place I'm supposed to go anyways, but I think I'm supposed to travel to that spot. Having a weird day, I'm gonna just lay down. I feel like laying down, watching a movie or something. Thing take forever. Really, dude? That's what you're doing? Never again. Alright, engineering. Here we are.
Oh, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Both.
Yes, dearie? Take that, darling. Should... Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
So I'm just left to figure it out on my own. And I'm supposed to go somewhere. Let's fast travel over here. The loading screens are killing me today, guys. I just can't. I don't think I could stream a game like this either. It's just not the way for me. This just reminds me of how great Detroit Become Human is. How great Quantic Dream Studios is. This game's good too in its own right, but it's just not my style. There's a pacing to it that is too slow for me in the way I do things. Again, I love dialogue games. Did I just fast travel for no reason over there? Yeah, let's talk to this engineer one more time real quick. Having one more quick dialogue.
What can I do for you, Captain?
You can do your hair and face.
You're right, I don't. The board is out. I placate them when I have something to offer. Too much. You've got my attention. Frustrating.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I gotta go somewhere else. I don't know where, but we gotta go. Alright, so I gotta go.
It's to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the other...
Thought I got everything down there, man. I'm pretty much done with this game for now. My head's not in the game right now. Anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I know guys came over from Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, various places. I just wanted to try this game out more. I played some of it. I like it. As far as the setup for the story and overall visuals and sound and everything. It's not my style of game, as I keep reminding you guys, but it's still a good game. Gotta respect what they're doing.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
You be quiet. This is my ship. I'm gonna go back to my ship. Hey, you wanna join me? Wait a minute, I just messed up.
Well, shoot, that's a relief. Shouldn't take you more than a moment to get it all properly understood then, right? At least she's polite about it. Nice is 90% of the job.
I like her. She got freckles. She's cute. What does it mean, impounded?
I don't really know. We got orders to hold your ship is all. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it. No, almost never. We're independent, you know. From the board. They don't have jurisdiction here. Groundbreaker's the last free outpost in the colony, and we aim to keep it that way, no matter what. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets...
What?
Whew. Have yourself a pleasant day.
You're annoying. There was no reason to talk to you. Yeah, I'm done for today. We are done. Done. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, rocking with me. I'm not into it today the way I was the first time I played this. I kind of just feel blah. I think it's just my head is not in the game. But props to the game. They did a good job overall with the design and everything. It's a decent game. We will talk soon. Be back tomorrow with an actual regular stream, other different games. Appreciate you if you did lurk for a couple hours. I will be back for more in the future. Alright. So, peace out. One love. Catch you soon. Just gonna hold this for like 5 minutes. Just so that, you know, when the video ends and it's like